Sister Orson. Sparta said her wounds are serious, but my suspicions about the poor Rose was misplaced. Though false as they are, perhaps my suspicion was not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Zara band up Masha caught my eye. Tracked them far as this encampment, but let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This of course brings me to why I requested you, dear Kalanu. Do be so kind to take a look inside? Oh boy. Walk under here. Am I so over leveled that they're not going to even touch me? Yeah, they're a friendly bunch. Did you find anything that tickled your fancy? The leaflet? See, the wealth will all be in your hands for your children. Please be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? These bits about Nalthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe that one among the order penned this. Pray take it to the inn at Camp Drybone and let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Okey-doke. Let's see what the good lady says. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. My savior comes again. To what I owe the honor this day. Found this. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Kalanu. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt the irony that is in there. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary in our hands. I shall consider how to best handle this. Now let's tell Imzar what we have learned here. Okie doke. Who do such a thing? Either Thancred or Ungust. Ungust just wants pussy. Thancred, I don't know. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Kalanu. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now more than ever. Alrighty, use my new spear. Dress to deceive. Here we go. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp. Give me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posting as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Kalanu and me serve like we were posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can't supply the garments to the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, as long as you don't mind the smell of the stains. You'll serve us very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Kalanu. So as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, you must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Inspar lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Okay. See how it goes. Here we go. Much better. Yeah, quite the knack of being a nuisance, Kalanu. The campus is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. Though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn where the poor to have communed with the pond north of Singing, and east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather a deal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let's go there and wait the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you will need to remain in disguise. Okay. One evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Kalanu. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. There's no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I'm a priest of the Order of Nald, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust in them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you have made a god's awful murmur, Ungust. How did you bastards trick me? Please don't hurt me, I was only doing it to protect my people. That's so, do continue. Very well, I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised here if not born. Some moons ago the monster raids began, they would suddenly appear as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, and being a merchant, all I knew, so I did what a merchant could. I approached the Malja in hopes of brokering a deal. In terms of sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. What kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted a schedule of crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure the vulnerable and give them over to Amalja. I didn't have a choice. One's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the mortal flames, and yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The coin was good. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amalja paid me. See, do you sacrifice innocence so they can line their own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you were to blame someone for the mess, blame yourselves or the gods. Not you again. So you're the one leaking the Immortal Flame Patrol's routes as the enemy as well. Spit it out. I know nothing about that, I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe all that leaves your mouth, but no matter. This time, I will learn the truth. Your ass is about to be thrown in jail, boy. Prepare to meet Bubba. Bubba Lou has ways to make you talk. Be a good man to take these kind of developments to Minfilia. Why do I want to go to Minfilia? I want to go straight to him and just bust his teeth in. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhat out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. I guess I'll go to the Waking Sands. Welcome back. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see you have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amal shall know the answer. Suffice to say that they are now willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before this is all said and done. Life, materia, and everything. Philly would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to a primal problem, you must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might be able to take to the field suitably prepared, I'd have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Budamix Bubblypot. He is a scholar of no small repute. He's renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once closely guarded secret, but thanks to Budamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It served you well to acquire the understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to the Budamix and bid him to use it to demonstrate his craft for you. It will be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Oh boy. It's a plan to come to bring Budamix bubbly pots. The plain dagger has absolutely no defining characteristics except that the hilt does smell quite nice. Body full drinks in airy stealth. When full of airy self, Body full changes to stony shine, name of materia. If materia joined with other Fighty tool, then Big Eyes Fighty tool gains power of airy self. Budamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Budamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty tool to Budamix, yes? Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. The materia master. Now eyes Uplander point at Fighty tool, yes. Materia joined with Fighty tool. Fighty tool gains power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here Uplander take Fighty tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal that's created by drawing out the etheric constituents of a piece of equipment and crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve you, but that has sufficient spirit bond, that is, spirit measure how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, imbue a host of them in its material power. I that Master Moose Mix had turned that dagger of yours into somewhat as I struggled to cut steak with it to a weapon worth wielding. You wish to be a joiner of materia? Uplander best fill brain case with knowledge of crafty making. With knowing of crafty making, Uplander can become a joiner of materia. A brain case to rattle of knowing of materia, Uplander best trade tongue claps with learning once of Minimix.